Most business owners will only sell once in their lifetime, and yet they treat it like a last-minute decision. No plan, no preparation, and zero clarity. Then when the time comes, they scramble, they panic, or worst, they close down the business. In this video, I'm going to show you how to avoid that. Hey, it's Nandor. I built a multi-million-dollar home service business and exited the wrong way, and I paid for it. Now, I help business owners like you do it the right way. I'm a direct buyer and a certified exit planner, and I talk to hundreds of owners every month who are thinking about selling but aren't even close to ready. So let's fix that. But here's what most owners get wrong. They think their business is worth 3 or 5 times of their revenue. They wait until they are tired, burnt out, or frustrated, and they assume they can just sell in a few months and walk away. But that's not how it works. Most businesses take about 9 to 12 months to sell, even if they're well prepared. And if they're not, they sit on the market for months, even years, until you decided to take it off because it couldn't be sold. Now, here's the kicker, and I hear this all the time, that a buddy of mine sold his company for 3 times or 5 times of their revenue. Now, this doesn't mean that's what actually happened. Most of the time, there was no signed deal, no wire, just a lot of talk without even taking a closer look at the business. Businesses are usually valued on a number called SDE or EBITDA. SDE stands for Seller's Discretionary Earnings. That's basically your true profit, what the business makes after expenses plus things like your salary, personal expenses, or one-time costs added back in. And EBITDA is similar. It stands for earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. It's basically your company's profit before paying yourself, plus a few accounting adjustments. So buyers can see what the business earns without you in the picture. So in simple terms, the more clean, documented profit your business generates, the more it's worth. Not how much revenue you bring in, not how hard you work, and not what your friend says he's sold for. So let me tell you about a business owner I recently spoke with. He has been running a pest control company for over 16 years, doing close to $2 million in sales, built it from the ground up. The kind of guy who really took pride in what he created. But a couple years ago, he tried to sell. He signed up with a broker, trusted the process, and listed the business without doing any real preparation. No valuation, no cleanup, no plan. Just the assumption that 16 years of hard work would speak for itself. But it didn't. He spent months on calls with buyers, tire kickers, answering questions, gathering paperwork, only to find out that they didn't even want the full business. They were cherry picking, offering low numbers, asking him to stay on for years. He literally said, "I thought I would be out, but all I did was wasting my time." That one move, going to market without preparing, set him back. He had to pull the business off the market, go back to the grind, and still running the show, still managing the team, still not sure how to get the number he needs or what it will take to actually walk away. He built the business, but the business still depends entirely on him. He can't leave, which means he can't sell. And more importantly, it means he still can't retire. He still can't move to the new city he wanted to. He still can't spend more time with his son like he wanted, because the business owns him, not the other way around. And that's the cost of waiting too long to plan your exit. So what you need to know is, good exits take time. The average exit plan takes about 3 to 5 years. So at a minimum, you need about 12 months to clean things up. That means strong financials, right? You gotta clean up your books, showing consistent cash flows, systems and SOPs, creating a playbook so it's not all in your head, and a great team, especially someone who can run the business day to day. So you're not the best salesperson or the estimator or the operator. And lastly, a realistic valuation. Most brokers won't tell you this. They will probably take your listing and sometimes literally price it based on whatever you say, and then they hope it sells. But hope is not a strategy. The other big false belief that your business is just worth a multiple of revenue or sales. That's wrong. Buyers look at several things: profitability, transferability, risk, owner dependency, and growth potential, and they base their offers on the average EBITDA from the last 3 years. What's crazy is that you can have a $2 million or even a $5 million revenue business and still be worth nothing if you're doing everything yourself and have no team, no system, and no clean financials. It's gonna be very hard to sell. I learned this the hard way. When I decided to sell my company, I wasn't prepared. I spoke with 3 different brokers, and every single one gave me a completely different valuation. And I'm not talking small numbers either. We're talking millions apart. One of them even asked me, well, how much do you want to sell it for? As if I was the one who should know the market value. So I went with one broker, and when the offers were coming in, probably a total of 3 offers, they were at least 40% less than what I thought I would get. That's when I realized I didn't understand how buyers actually think. And most owners have no idea what their business is actually worth until it's too late. Don't make that same mistake. You only sell once. So if you want to walk away with freedom, peace of mind, and the wealth you have earned, you have to plan ahead. Build a business that can run without you. Get your financials clean. Make yourself replaceable. Understand what your business is actually worth. And make sure that price can fund the next chapter of your life. Because selling a business isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. And it's a very high chance that you will only sell once in your lifetime. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I know you have built something great, but now build your way out and make sure to do it the right way. So when the time comes, you're not just ready to sell, you're ready to get bought on your terms. Stick around. I got more coming your way. See you in the next one.